Guys, how are you? Welcome again to this channel whereby we do whatever we love. And whatever we love doing is looking at the charts. Yeah, so welcome to Days on Wednesday, and we're going to talk about Wednesday, what happened on Tuesday. Yeah, we're going to talk about what happened on Tuesday and also learn from the mistake I made, or tell the mistake that I made, and also what I'm thinking to do to rectify the mistakes. And also I will be looking what I'm expecting today on Wednesday. Today is on 22nd Wednesday, November. So let's get cracking to fanya ile kitu, we do the thing. Okay, so I'll be looking majorly at the 4-hour chart, and let's see what we can see. Let's go back to the 1 hour, because from the 4 hour, what I can say, we had already seen price had tapped into this daily fair value gap here. I'll go down this bluish zone, this blue zone. This blue zone is a daily fair value gap. We saw price deliver into this zone, then we had this bearish price move, and to which level are we expecting, or were we expecting to see our prices retrace to? Or so we had this price leg from this low to this high. As you can see, the red line above there, yeah, to that high we had the constant encroachment there at the low of these two lines. That is the daily fair value gap. These two lines is the daily fair value gap. We had that zone. So yeah, we have tapped into it today, but let's go and see what happened yesterday. So starting from the 1 hour chart, what we can see, I'll move this here because it will be used sometime. So what we can see in the 1 hour, we had seen this price retracing higher, taking this buy side liquidity here, retracing to this daily fair value gap. I guess you can spot it, this daily fair value gap, the blue zone there. It then rallied lower, created this bullish candle, then rallied lower, created equal lows and retraced. You can see candles were respecting these OB order block, this 1 hour order block, whereby only the wicks were doing the damage into it, but the candles were closing below the order block. So these candles closed here, the other one opened, rallied into the order block, then rallied lower, cleared these equal liquidities here with that displacement. Okay, with this displacement. By the way, you can follow me at Ranks FX Twitter. I had some things that I've deleted here because the chats were too congested with things, so I deleted some so that we can have a clear picture of the charts. But you can go also on my Twitter and track. These are what I described it accurately and in details. Yeah, so we had this accumulation. Yeah, I guess you can see the word accumulation there, whereby candles were in this zone. They what then we had this manipulation higher to clear these highs there, and also tap into this 1 hour order block, then rallied lower. So into the 30 minutes, because you can see a 30 minutes breaker there, this labeled yellow. Yeah, that's my 30 minutes breaker, because I saw this low, high, and then a low. So that my breaker, and what we can see is the candles were respecting this breaker. Okay, so you can see how the candles were closing and the constant encroachment of this breaker. But we had this liquidity run. You can see this high the liquidity was grabbed or engaged. Then we had this sharp drop down, again back into the breaker, again back into the breaker. So these where sometimes it's difficult or it requires patience. So something I learned, like when you price action isn't that clear, okay, when you have no that, because here you cannot see a confirmation, okay, you cannot see anything that will make you uh, um, be in a trade, because we have reacted of these fair value gap, and we have this sell model, um, market maker sell model. So you can wait for confirmations to go lower, because over here price might rally higher and take this red liquidity here, the ones these highs, then maybe rally lower. So wait, it's good to wait for confirmations. So here we had, again, after consolidation we have a manipulation here, then we had these drop, in which the 1 hour it was clear that after this displacement had been formed, you can see this candle closing below the lows here, so with displacement, so a retracement back, the next candle is the one you will look for entries. So in the 30 minutes, what you can see, this day 10:45, this is the candle, okay. Then here we could this is the next candle, because this candle has confirmed a displacement, and also it has grabbed the liquidity. We had this accumulation and the manipulation phase, now we are in the distribution phase, okay. So in this zone, this candle, this is where we can look for entries. And dropping to the 15 minutes chart, what I saw is we can see how we had this propulsive move from the breaker, okay. I will show you this zone here, what it is. So you can see this high was taken by this candle. It had this displacement but not confirmed any market structure shift, so we chill. So something, yeah, I'm not learning from this thing, but impatience. So we had this drop lower, no confirmation of a clear market structure shift. Then the market rallied higher into this breaker, into this fair value gap, creating a balanced price range here. Then we have this down close candle and up close candle, so another consolidation kind of, then price retraced into the breaker and also the 1 hour order block. Then we had these rally down, also we had another 1 hour order block here. Let's go back and see it. These down close candle is our bull order block. So yeah, so here what we can see is now this candle closed below the order block. Again, these opened and rallied lower, closed using the wicks were doing the damage, tapping into the order block, using it as resistance. Then we had this down close candle, if you are watching here. So this was a clear confirmation that this order block is preventing, this 1 hour OB is preventing higher prices. Also these bull candles, these candles, you can see how these other bull candles close below it. Again, this other one, whereby this retracement higher into this order block was to be our entry, okay. So you can see with my stop loss being above these high, and our targets were to be the lows 1 to 2. So which lows, you can see the lows that were to be the target, and finally this daily fair value gap, which was the day's draw on liquidity. So you can see how the market has retraced into that level. Yeah, so going to the these what written there, you can see I've labeled there wicks doing the damage into the breaker mean threshold. Entry points was at that order block, this order block here, this bull candle. SL above the order block, you can see there partials were to be taken at 1 and 2, 1:2, then target 1 and 2. I mean, not target 1 and 2, which were these two red lines, referring to these lows. Yeah, so going to the 5 minutes chart, we can read the order flow there. So I guess you can read my note. Bearish order flow. The bull candles are preventing higher prices, acting as a resistance. Can be used for entry. Sorry, my my storage device, my device storage was full. I've done many videos yet I've not deleted, so we are back. I've get rid of them because I do usually post them on my YouTube. So let's or less I'm back. So I was talking about the order flow in the 5 minutes chat. What you can see, we had these price leg higher, we had these other lower price leg, the bear price leg, a bull price leg, then a bear price leg. So we can see these bull candles inside this bull bull leg, price leg. I drew this dark line there. You can see the candles did not close outside these blue lines, so these candles were acting as resistance, preventing prices from going higher. Then we had this drop down, we had these two up close candles. I drew a line there. We had again this, now this movement higher into this order block. I guess you can remember it also in the 15 minutes chart. This was to be our entry, so we entered there, we had a small drawdown, then rallied lower to our targets. Yeah, that is it. Thank you for being here. Asanteni sana. So I don't by the let's go and look at what I'm expecting today. So I'll get rid of everything here because we are done. Well done. You can see this zone, I've forgotten. This is the 5 minutes inversion fair value gap here. You can see how the candles respected the fair value gap. They were closing below the constant encroachment of this fair value gap there. So yeah, I'd forgotten to tell you about that, but let's go back and holy shit, no. These are the things that are wasting my yeah. We delete everything. Can be there. We delete everything so that we may see what are we expecting today. Cindy, is our charts clean? We also clear this target. They are met. Okay, so I guess you can remember this is the daily fair value gap, that blue zone. So we'll go back to our 4-hour chart and see what's really not happening there. Okay, yeah, so this zone, let me show you the zone I'd marked. There are two lines. So we have this fair value gap here, these candles high and this candles low, and that's the fair value gap and label there. And what you can see here is we have this order block, this 4-hour order block. Let's put it as a green. Yeah, and what's our weekly bias, by the way? We had seen these liquidity grab. yeah, you can see the liquidity has been grabbed. Also a retracement into that it's in the premium level. You can see it's above the 50 level, so we are in the premium. And our monthly, generally we are in a sell. We want to see a sell because we have as we had talked before, we had this low, high, lower low, so we have this breaker. Okay, we have this monthly breaker. So let me put it as a yeah, use a dotted to illustrate that, and also the low. We're using the bodies. We use the bodies. So that is it. And also I like to note the constant encroachment of this breaker. Around this zone. But here I'll use a one, but a full. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, that's the monthly breaker constant encroachment. We can see we have already tapped into this bull candle, over here, cleared this buy side liquidity there, also above the 50 level of this zone. Okay, so yeah, for the monthly now, I guess we can because we have 8 days to go, I'm expecting to see a rally lower, so that we might close inside this fair value gap here. So there's another line supposed to be there to note these candles, this week's low. Yeah, let me use a red one because yeah, this red one and these other red one too. So that's the week monthly fair value gap. So what we want to see is a retracement lower into this. I'm anticipating because generally I'm bearish. I don't want to see a candle, this candle close above this zone. Wanted to close below the constant encroachment of these fair value gap there. Okay, so whatever I'm expecting is a retracement for the remaining 8 days remaining. So back to the weekly, because we are expecting that retracement for these 8 remaining days. Also the weekly, I guess, should also support, or should also, because price is how do you call it, fractal. Price is fractal, so we should also be expecting the weekly to confirm to the monthly. Okay, so this week what we can see, we had retraced, cleared this buy side liquidity here and also here, because the other, we have a balanced price range above. Okay, we have a balanced price range above, other than these weekly inversion fair value gap. you can see it there, that is inside this breaker. Okay, you can see the constant encroachment of the breaker with these dotted green line. I think I should make it purple to differentiate it. That's bluish. Yeah, the purple dotted line. Yeah, you can see it there. So we can see from the weekly, clear that buy side liquidity. We have this balance price range over here, and a fair value gap here that was tapped into, then rallied lower. We have these order block here, the previous this price like order block there. You can see how price is reacting to it. It's respecting it. If we can draw it here, this chart will look so messy. Okay. But, let's, this is what I can see. So I'll get rid of some. Yeah, I like using gray as my order block. So that's my weekly OB. Label it so that it's a point of interest POI. So weekly OB. So I can get rid of these. Yeah. So our targets I will find it at the on the lower time frames, where we shall try and see where we shall be targeting. So yeah, we can see how prices are respecting, these candles are respecting the order block there. Now dropping to the daily. What can we see? Hopefully you can remember everything I have noted here. This is the weekly order block. We have this green here, this dotted green, and the lower dotted green is our breaker. This line here, red line, is our daily, is our monthly fair value gap here. So, and this blue zone, this purple zone is our breaker constant encroachment. This is our monthly / weekly 50 level. Okay, so hopefully we are on track. So we can also see here the candles respecting the weekly order block. They were closing at the high of the OB, and the fair value gap I've been referring to is these candles low and these candles high, that blue zone there. So yeah, so because we are bearish, and because we want to see market retrace into this level here, this monthly fair value gap, so I'm bearish, okay, for this week. And what I can see here is currently yesterday was on Tuesday. Yeah, today on Wednesday, what has happened, we can see price rallied higher. Then it's currently we are inside this daily fair value gap, and I want to see maybe today or tomorrow how I want to see a close below this fair value gap, the daily fair value gap. I want to see a close below to confirm we going lower. But yeah, so I want to get rid of that because I have bearish. I'm bearish. My bias is bearish for the remaining part of the week. For the remaining part of the week, I'm bearish. bearish. Now I'll be looking for the levels. I'll be targeting maybe we know what usually draws the market is liquidity and imbalances. So in this price leg here, we have everything is balanced for now, because this CBC has been delivered with the sell side there. Now we have this liquidity here that will be our draw on liquidity. Okay, so let me use these horizontal. So at the sell side liquidity that will be targeting. For maybe before this month closes. So this will be our general draw on liquidity. So in the 4-hour chart, what we can see here is I want to see this candle close below these daily fair value gaps, the two lines there. But if we can do the order flow here, this bull candle, whether retracement into this fair value gap and then rallied lower. So we have this bullish order block, the bull candle. We have this bull candle that prevented higher prices. We can see the candles are not closing above. You can see this closed lower, this opened here, and it will be closing lower. So it's acting as a resistance. So I guess you can remember this weekly order block. Wanted to put it near there so that we might not forget what it was. So yeah, in the 4-hour chart, also have that order block, this fair value gap, this candles high, and this candles low. Also another fair value gap that has been tapped into, so maybe it's a low that will be targeting this low, will be targeting this low. So dropping to the 1-hour chart, what we can see is we have this accumulation. We had this accumulation here from yesterday 2 p.m. price was ranging at till 1 a.m. today. We had price retrace higher. Let's see whether the Asian range had been cleared from 8 p.m. So not yet. Still have this Asia high to this low. The lows have been cleared. Wow, yesterday's Asia on Monday from 8 here to around 2. The Asia range was not grabbed, also was late open. Also yesterday on Tuesday from Tuesday, today is on from 8 to 12. So we have those highs intact, but the lows have been cleared. And listening to my so we'll be watching price okay, and I like to see these highs being cleared, okay, these price being cleared. If the market shows provides signs to go higher, I'm expecting to see these highs being cleared, then retrace into this equilibrium point, okay, because we want to sell where when prices are expensive, okay, do the premium of the previous day, because you can see previous day high, previous day equilibrium, previous day low. So I want to clear these liquidities above to trace into this equilibrium point. And what will drive the prices higher, or to which level? We can see this order block here, so we can utilize this order block here above the weekly, was there's a weekly order block here. Inside this weekly order block, retrace to equilibrium, then we can sell off. Yeah, but we'll wait and see what the market will give us. Yeah, we'll wait and see what the market will give us. But we have also this order block here, so I'm expecting to see a week, see, a week rally higher into this zone. Then later on we'll have a drop, okay. So we'll be kind of patient. I'll be watching the market around 8:30 to 9, yeah, 8:30 to 9, and that's the time I'll be onto the charts again. So if I close them here up to 8 and 9, so I want to draw what I'm expecting before then. So in the 1 hour chart, you can see this huge drop again. We have that candle that is running higher. We have also another block here, so we'll be watching this. Yeah, we had that sharp rally lower, then a retracement. Yeah, up. So let's wait and see. I'm bearish, so I'll be shorting. So anytime we'll be looking at these charts to see what will be happening. So we can see GPP is in a consolidation, not really moving as compared to EU. GPP is in a consolidation, and from here what we can see, we have these highs, the Asian highs, yeah. So I'm expecting to see them run through, then lower. Also, what DXY has for us, you have this movement lower, creating a low, then we have a rally higher. So for DXY, we are inside daily inversion via value gap. So I'll also be watching to see a retracement lower before we continue with the higher movement, because EU we are bearish, so for DXY will be bullish. So let's see from the higher time frame. So I'm saying so. So you can note here that this monthly fair value gap has been tapped into for the DXY by the Euro USD. You can see the monthly fair value gap is yet to be tapped into, okay. So here what we can see also is this breaker here, low, high, lower low. You have this bull candle as a breaker that has its constant encroachment the same as this sells a liquidity there. So yeah, it has already tapped into that breaker, and for EU has tapped into the mean threshold of the breaker, or the constant encroachment of the breaker. So we'll see what will happen. Okay, but I'm expecting a retracement from this level also. As for the DXY, because we have 8 days to go before the month closes, we also have that monthly fair value gap there that is labeled in as green lines. This candles high, this candles low, we have those green lines. So I want to see this candle close inside above the constant encroachment of that fair value gap. So I'm expecting to see retracement. So under the weekly chart, we can see these lows have not yet been engaged, but we have already tapped into the 50 level, this zone, but the lows have not yet been engaged. But the euro has already engaged the high, which week's high was those? We have this week, Monday 28th August, euro Monday 28th August, DXY. Yeah, so the sell side have not yet been engaged, but as for EU, you can see the high has already been engaged, this high. Okay, it can be an SMT, but let's wait and see. Yeah, so for DXY, the lows have not yet been engaged, and we have already tapped into discount levels, and we have is low, high, lower low. We have this breaker also has been tapped into, and we can see it lost, the strength has been lost, and now we are currently in this brown zone, that is the daily inversion fair value gap. Okay, we are in the daily inversion fair value gap. This low, the low has been engaged. We have these bull, we also have this fair value gap here. So it will be, we want to see higher prices into this fair value gap here. So if the XY is bull, then we also can short euro USD. Yeah, we have that fair value gap. So I guess it will be a draw for today for DXY. This will be the draw for today for DXY, but I want to watch and see what prices will do, as we will be buying for as we will be buying in DXY while shorting in what, in EU and GU. So yeah, that's the bias today, bullish to this fair value gap in DXY, and also selling or shorting for DXY. So until around 8:30 and 9, I'll be doing the next video. So guys, thank you. Until next time, be safe, man.